What's going on, everybody? So in this video, it's nothing too wild. It's nothing too drama based. It's just I wanted to just make a little bit of an appreciation video to the subscribers and the members, and just give a few updates on the channel. Now, full disclosure, I was going to make a community post, and that post, let me just put it this way. It was a huge wall of text. It was a huge wall of text. It was like 8 different bullet points where I was kind of just basically going to lay out what I'm about to say here. But when I wanted to link to particular videos, so I accidentally hit the back button on the tab that I was using, the YouTube community post on. So I erased the entire community post. So I'm like, oh my God, Red, you're such an idiot. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Now this was like about 2 hours ago. Right now it's 2:30 p.m. here in New York. So I was like, you know what, let me just hit record. Whoever's going to see this video is going to see it. But it's a good test to see how many of the subscribers even tune in if they have that bell notification. So also, if you happen to hear some kind of crazy noise in the background, I tend to forget I do have a nursery that is not far from where I live. So around this time, the kids get out and they raise hell and go crazy, a little too crazy in my opinion. But anyway, so yeah, so as I was saying, I want to give a big shout out to all the subscribers and all of the members, both the recent and the long term. I think it's very important as a content creator to take a moment to appreciate those that even watch your shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel it's a little bit more personal. I probably could have did it as a live stream, so maybe I'll just debut this as a premiere, and whoever will tap in will tap in. But I feel it is very important. I am going to share my screen on a few things and just break down some of the things I like to happen in the future, a few updates, and I guess if you guys rock out, that's cool. I do not expect this video to do high numbers at all. This is just kind of for those that's interested. So I just want to share this. So currently, right now, at the time of this recording, because you never know when subscribers tend to like leave. Maybe they felt some sort of way in the comment section. Maybe they just didn't like a video. I can't control that. But at this time, I'm at 1,874 subscribers. And that is huge. Because to anybody that can look, I am closing in on 2,000 subscribers. And that is going to be such a huge milestone for me personally in this journey. And I'm hoping that I can reach this before the end of the year. I hope. I kind of joke around when I'm talking out loud here in this apartment. I said, maybe I should just make nothing but Tekken content. Maybe I should just shit on Tekken 8 for the rest of the year. Maybe I'll have 2,500 subscribers, but I want it to be a little authentic, on that front. I don't want to just keep farming Tekken, because I didn't want my channel to be the Tekken channel anyway. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but I do have other things I love to talk about. And yes, you should follow your audience, but at the same time, channel burnout is real. Just reporting on the same damn thing over and over and over again, it's not good for both. So I feel like I try to have a fine balance. This is why I talk about other topics, but I am under no illusion that Tekken does bring people to the channel for some reason. I guess people just like to see me suffer in the streams. Shout outs to the suffer streams, or they just want to hear my opinion, which I'm appreciative of. But this particular video, I'm very happy with. This is my Ninja Gaiden video. Now, this one did extremely well. Let me see, where can I show the analytics here? This done very, very well. Oh, yeah. So we got 925 views on this video so far. 123 hours of watch time. Now, if I was still not monetized, this 123 hours would be great. But now that when you're monetized, the hours is cool. And I gained 10 subscribers from this video. So shout outs to each and every one of you guys. The reason why this video was a big deal for me is because this is a video where I'm not talking about Tekken. So, you know, because I understand, like I said, Tekken does bring people, but it is great whenever I do put out something that is not Tekken 8 related, and it does get this kind of reaction. And I did gain a lot of comments on the video. Some of the many of the comments were really cool. Some of the comments were very informative. And I do appreciate each and every one of you guys, your passion. I'm definitely going to be streaming this game 100%. But what I will say, and I wanted to make another video about it, but I guess I'll just say it right here. I don't look at this game as a Ninja Gaiden game. I look at this game as a Platinum Games studio game, right? It is very clear, as I stated in this video, which is the bait and switch, that, you know, we were basically lied to. Team Ninja did not develop this game. This game was developed by the creators of Bayonetta. And as such, Platinum Games are pushing their boy, their new guy. And the excuse that I kind of forgot about, but one of the people that commented on this video said that, oh, this was their effort to reach a new audience for those people that are not familiar with Ryu. I think that's absolute bullshit. I think this is just, in my opinion, this is Platinum Games Studios' way of carving out their own character. And I theorize that this is a character that we may see in a future Platinum Games, kind of like a spin-off that's on to them. So I do feel that Team Ninja did not want to, or they just could not do this game for whatever their reason. Maybe it could be them working on Neo 3, who knows? But they gave the rights to Ninja Gaiden to Platinum Games. So Platinum Games is able to make some money, creating this game, and Team Ninja made some money for licensing the IP. That's where I think is really going on. Hence the people are telling me, one spoiler is that one guy says out of 19 missions, you're using Ryu, I think he said 4 or 5 times in those missions. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like what I expected. But anyway, this video did exceedingly well. And of course, if we were to contrast that with this Tekken video right here, and you'll see where I'm talking about the Mary Zoe, you can see the big difference here. This was basically 2,470 views. And this is where I said F Tekken at this point. And I was basically breaking down my thoughts on the Mary character, which I will say, from a character standpoint, now that I had some time to kind of mull over it and had some time to think about it, the character really isn't bad if you really think about it, but she is horrible for Tekken. In my opinion, I was going to make another video. Maybe I'll still make that video later today, but here's a spoiler. I think that the Namco devs should have gave the concept of this character to are you guys familiar with the Tales franchise? It's a Namco owned action RPG title. Like they had Tales of Arise, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Legendia. Like it's their own action RPG series. I feel this character would have been perfect for an RPG, like a Tales game. I feel like whoever came up with the concept of this character and what she was intending on doing, she should have been used for a role-playing game. That's my opinion. Because for a Tekken character, this is absolute shit. So, but anyway, shout out to everybody that has watched this, all 2,470 of you that watched this video, and the 31 of you that actually subscribed to the channel. And also, as you're seeing, if you're a fellow content creator, you can see that out of over 2,000 views, the video garnered $8.28 so far. So as I said, when you're a video game content creator, you're not exactly raking in the dough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you're talking about real estate or finance or, you know, those videos those channels where it's like how to grow your YouTube channel. Like, those channels make a lot of money on ad revenue. This is why I tell people, and I all but almost, I guess you can almost say I almost beg people to join the memberships, because at least with the memberships, it's a little something every month that adds up to the total value of money that you do need as a YouTuber to get paid out every month. Because as a YouTuber, if we don't make a minimum of $100, we do not see any of that money from memberships, from your super chats, super thanks. We don't see that money unless it gets to $100. And if it does not, it merely carries over into the next month. And then we have to wait an entire month again to get the money from the prior month and what's current. So currently right now, full disclosure, since I don't mind doing this, if I go over to, let me go over to my earn, and let's go over to the memberships. So right now, as you're probably seeing, I have, because I'm pretty open here. I have about $34.50 total from all of you guys that are members. And, you know, I did have 2 cancellations, but I think that was probably one of them that had to leave. And then I think 2 of them actually came back. So shout out to the 2 of you. I don't want to mention nobody's names unnecessarily. You know, I don't want to like offend nobody or but anyway, so just they know who they are. So I appreciate them for rejoining, but I understand, hey, month to month, it gets kind of crazy. I'm just glad that I even have a few people, 13, according to this, that decided to take that next step to support me in what I'm doing. So shout out to you guys. Currently, I can tell you that on October 21st, thanks to everybody's efforts and even my own efforts, I'm getting $360 for that particular YouTube check that I'm getting on the 21st in another week. So I'm very, very pleased on that. And I've definitely got to use most of it for a bill, but I am going to try to pick up Battlefield 6. I would love to pick up a new controller, so I'll see what happens. But yeah, so for the 21st, I will be getting $360 because that's where it ended at the end of that, I guess, pay period or whatever. And then right now, currently, when I look at my phone, for whatever reason, it doesn't really give the accurate stats. I don't know. Maybe it's just a little bit easier on my phone. I am for let me see. Wait a second. I'm trying to get to this. Oh, okay. I got it. It is, so I am at, yeah, so basically here we go right here. You can probably see that. So currently that is what's what, right? So the 360 is coming October 21st. And currently right now, so you see where it says payment medium, that's how it works on YouTube. So like I said, if you don't make that $100 minimum, you are not getting any of that money. I heard Twitch, the minimum is 50. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, so far in October, it's 83.06. So I'm well on pace to reach that part for October, thankfully. But of course, I mean, it's wild to think that you got channels literally that are making upwards of 10,000 a month. Can you imagine that? 10 grand a month and higher. Like even some of the larger channels, maybe like 500 a month, 400 a month, like just like clockwork. Like I hope I can get to that level. I hope, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of grinding, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of time spent. Let me show you guys something else, because yo, we showing it live here. So a lot of times when I come over to the community tab, right, I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to see what I do. So all of these comments from these guys, many of these guys are very, very good people. I have come across a few trolls or whatever. And so when I scroll down here and you see the comments from the nuclear rant, this comment from this gentleman here, our reactions are the same. Tekken was a game of real martial arts. That obviously is no longer adequate. Obviously, I'm going to like and heart that. I'm going to get back to him. So you see, I have so many comments. So I literally I want you guys to actually understand all of the comments that I literally go through and I respond to. You can see even this man right here. He says, no disrespect, but you're the type of unk you don't want to make mad or disrespect at a barbecue because he going to roast the fuck out of you and let everybody know. And I just said, well, I am a man first and a gamer after. So I don't take well to disrespect, homie. But, folk can disagree and be civil. Some can't, and I don't vibe nor be around folk like that. Salute. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then we continue onward. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, I love that, you know what I'm saying? And we keep going on down. And this goes for hundreds and hundreds of comments. Like this guy, I'm kind of going back and forth with about the nuclear rant video where this gentleman, they're just some people you cannot reach. Like I've laid out everything when it comes to Microsoft. In fact, I think he might have responded. Yeah. So basically, we had our exchange. You can go if you want to look at the comments. I felt it was pretty decent exchange. We agreed to disagree, and that's fine. Sometimes you're not always going to agree with people, and I respect that. And then I can respect that. I'll like and heart that, and then I have some long-term people like this individual here. I definitely respect her. She's been a long-time supporter. Another gentleman, I know I wasn't going to mention names, fuck. But anyway, we got Alvin Kim, a lot of my channel members, Luke, shout out to these guys. Very, very good. You have people here like this person here. Why are you this salty unk? Like how... Now, if any of you've watched this particular video, was I salty? I mean, honestly, so this is to me a troll. But I go through each and every one of these comments. I leave several comments. Some of them, it's hard for me to get to. You know what I'm saying? But I do what I can because to me, it is very important. Like this guy here says, Xbox is dead, talking about the nuclear rant comment. And then this brother here comes in. It's like, it's not, bro. You literally don't want that to happen. Competition is good. And I just say, look, this guy is a troll. Ignore him. It is what it is. So believe me. And then also here's Alvin right here. Shout outs to him. I literally made and posted this Kazuya video to my membership. And so I be at work. I be hard at work, making content, responding to everybody's comments, thinking up what to do next. So to see a little bit of, a little earning, a little bit things earning, it's really good. And the only thing I can hope is that over the course of, it went up by one. Look at that, 1875. So the fact that, again, I'm now 25 people away from 1,900 subscribers. You know, I'm just very, very ecstatic for that. And then, of course, once you get to the 1,900, it's only 100 to go to get to 2,000, and then just hopefully upwards and onwards from there. And hopefully you grow the channel memberships. Because the thing is that helps is that, like I said, in order for you to get paid off YouTube, you have to have that $100 minimum. So what ends up happening is when you have a lot of channel members that's supporting you in that way, you know, month after month, that money is gonna go toward that I guess that pool, right? So that means now all you have to do is worry about putting out the videos and maybe the few super chats you might gain from people that's gracious enough to donate, along with some of the ad revenue of videos that might pop off. You're able to make that, and that's how you're able to kind of, you know, continue earning month after month on YouTube. So that's really the whole plan. So I'm just trying to be as open as I can with everybody for those that care, because for me, you know, there's no need for me to hide this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Obviously, I like to think that people know I am trying to make a bit of a living off of this. But at the same time, you know, it's one of those things that you're doing what you love, but if you can make a few dollars from it, that's even better, you know. And right now, at present, that's kind of like what it is. So I'm very optimistic for the future. Now, I will say, and switch gears a bit to my aims for Twitch. Now, for those that may have noticed that were in maybe one of the recent live streams, I have been using this thing called StreamBot. So from Stream Elements, I'll even, in case you guys don't even know what the hell this even is. So Stream Elements. So this, let me see. So this is Stream Elements right here. So it's a pretty cool little service. I mean, you have others like Streamlabs, but from my understanding, Streamlabs requires a lot of resources off of your hardware, which, you know, my laptop isn't like a super gaming computer. So Stream Elements is more cloud-based. So you can see here, for this week, I gained 25 new subscribers, 1 new member, shout out to him, and a $5 super chat from that same guy. So I greatly appreciate him on that front. And then if we were to go, I like that you can go to, say, September 21st to the 27th. You can see I had 19 subscribers, 2 members, and $25. That was great from that particular week. So I really do like the whole Stream Elements thing. So I have this little chat bot and I use the timers. So basically trying to get the timer to do certain things, like say these 3 messages with these links. So some of you that's in the stream, that are in the suffering stream, you guys may see these. So I have them programmed to basically at present every 5 minutes, every 5 chat lines. So I'm still figuring out how to have that set up. Now, Stream Elements does have this thing called Stream Elements Live, which I've been using in an effort to stream to, I wasn't sure if I wasn't, I don't even know if I was even showing it. Hold up. Oh, my bad. This whole time I'm yapping. So in case I wasn't showing it, yeah, so here at the dashboard, sometimes I'd be forgetting to, this is why I need a stream deck. So yeah, so for instance, the 25 subs, everything I said, but this is just kind of it in full view in case the camera was on me this whole time. And so yeah, with the chat bot, with the timers, this is how you set that up. Some people, they have individual timers, but I have heard people mention that some of the timers can overlap and some of them may not trigger. So they said that Stream Elements added this feature where you can add message. And so I have 3 messages on 1 timer that are set to go off every 5 minutes. So the first 5 minutes will be join channel memberships. The second would be the like and subscribe. And mostly I'm streaming during Tekken, so that's why I have the Tekken Torment stream, and then the donations. So that's what's happening there. But as I was about to say, the Stream Elements Live, you know, I'm able to stream to YouTube and Twitch and any other platform to my liking at the same time. So that got me to thinking maybe I should double down on Twitch now. So here is my Twitch in such a state that it's in. Now, the key thing to see for me, especially, is that I have 34 followers. Now, there was a time that I was not on my Twitch for like 7 to 8 months. So when I came back, just to check on it, at that time I had 26 followers, and I'm like, how the fuck did it? Because I'm like, I wasn't streaming on Twitch, but then I realized, oh yeah, my overlay. I sometimes forget that I have my YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter, all at Red Re1ated, because from a business standpoint, it's very ideal for you to come up with a name that you can use across every platform. And so I guess because of that, people that were subscribing to the YouTube were also going to the Twitch, even though I wasn't putting any content out there. So shout out to each and every one of you that decided to follow or subscribe to the Twitch. So the effort here is to become affiliate, which, as you know, as a Twitch person, affiliate is basically the monetization that is YouTube. So when I go to creator dashboard and, so if you go here over to the right where it says path to affiliate, so this is where I'm currently at. You know, I have 33 followers according to this. The metric is to get 25. I have to stream so within this calendar month, I have to meet these requirements unless it resets. So with the Stream Elements live, for my future live streams, I'm going to also stream to Twitch. So I would hope that some of you, not all, but some, would go and check out the Twitch stream, because from what I understand, the most difficult part that I've heard Twitch people mention outside of discoverability is when becoming affiliate. It's this one right here, minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. So I did reach that the last stream, which it was just me trying to figure shit out, to be perfectly honest. So I can show you that last stream summary. So you can see here, I did have the average viewers of 3. So I would basically need to do that 3 more times. And I think I would be good, because literally this particular stream was just me trying to figure shit out. So shout out to every one of you that was in that stream, because I would even say it was a bit of a shit show, but I'm appreciative that you guys were rocking out with me. It means a lot. And hopefully, now the thing is, just to be clear, it's not that I have an issue with Stream Elements with the streaming. The streaming does work just fine going to Twitch and to YouTube. The issue is the multi-chat. That was the huge draw for me with Stream Elements, was I can have people chatting in Twitch and people chatting in YouTube, and it can be shown in one box, in one screen. So I can literally see if, say, Sam, like I'm just making up a name. If Sam messaged me from YouTube, it'll show his name, his message, and the little YouTube icon. And then if Kevin, another made up name right now, message me from Twitch, same thing, but I'll see the Twitch icon. So I can engage with the Twitch from both without having to go to YouTube and then having to go to Twitch, because while I'm on one, I'm not seeing messages from the other. So that's what I was trying to figure out. And in fact, I was even seeing a recent main man stream. I actually watch, because I don't really watch a lot of YouTube streams because I'm kind of doing it myself. But I did check out just out of curiosity. And I saw at the very beginning, even Main Man, the Tekken player, Main Man Sui, even he had some difficulties getting his multi-chat to sync up between Twitch and YouTube. So I'm glad I was not the only one. And that man is vastly larger than I am. And hopefully one day I may get to his level and beyond, you know, because I'm coming for it all. I want it all. And I am committed to this, and I will see it through. But yeah, so that's basically, I would say, everything in a nutshell. I would say, in terms of me just yapping about this for like the last 30 minutes. So again, thank you to each and every one of you. I think I addressed the Ninja Gaiden stuff. I addressed the Tekken 8 things. I showed some of the Twitch. I showed the monetization. I think I showed quite a bit. So hopefully, I'm not gonna say I hope this video earned your subscription. Maybe if it did, I'm happy. But I just wanted to just come on, take some time out the day, and appreciate and recognize each and every person that is subscribed to the channel and is a channel member. And I think I mentioned that recently last night. I did post a Kazuya, kind of a starter guide to the channel. Now everybody that knows me knows that my main is Lei Wulong, but for Tekken 8, it's been primarily Steve and Raven. However, I have a lot of knowledge across many different characters. And so for my channel members, you know, specifically that are into Tekken, I have no problem creating several different guides. However, if it's a character that I'm just starting, like for instance, like Kuma or Kazuya, I tend to start off things slow in case people are beginners, and just to kind of build that foundation from the bottom up, you know. So over the course of time, I will be adding to that channel memberships. Also, as more money comes in, hopefully from you guys, memberships and super chats and super thanks and all that stuff, I want to eventually spruce up the channel membership. I have seen a few different websites that deal with like overlays and things of that nature that help to enhance people's streams. And I have seen different emojis and things of that nature, because I can just show this over on YouTube. If we go to the Earn tab, we go to memberships, and I believe, see over here, my membership offers. So if you look at the badges, right? If we go here, these are just the default badges, right? This is just the default. I could upload my own, but I feel kind of bad, honestly, because I don't know how to make those type of images. I'm not on that type of time with that type of skill. But I have seen that it is possible to buy them. And so when I'm able to pick them up, I think I've seen some ranging from like $20, $10. So I'm looking to kind of fancy things up, and also the emojis. I don't even have any emojis, I don't think. I can upload some of these. I have seen some like on channels like Lil Majin, ShinBlade especially, maybe Mike Hollow. Like a lot of channels do have those little fun and fancy emojis. So I'm going to look into that as well. So I just really want to grow over the course of time as a creator and create more and more value. Because admittedly, when I first activated this whole membership thing and I didn't have any members, I was like, well, one, what am I going to charge for this? Two, what am I going to offer? And I'm thinking about all this when I had absolutely no members. And so I would look at other channels again, like the main man Sui. I would look at another channel called Luke Stevens. I would look at someone like Asmongold, Penguin Zero, and other much larger channels to see what are they doing, what are they offering, and what are they charging. So that's when I came up with the, the prices here. And of course the names Mortal, Demigod, Godlike. I think that's pretty cool. And honestly, a lot of these I'm kind of already doing as is. It's just that, in my opinion, I feel like, you know what? I think from what I've seen, many people that would join the lowest tier of a membership are usually people that just want to show their appreciation and show their love and show their support to their creator. And then like these, like the middle and the higher tier, like I only have one person and he's been rocking out with me for quite a while. He left, he rejoined. So shout outs to him. If you are seeing this video, salute and props to you, sir. I do have a few demigods. Shout outs to all you guys. But for this specifically, the aim was definitely to put a lot of my fitness related videos here and to do member live chats. But a lot of it, I was like, you know something? At the time, like I said, when I was making these perks, I didn't have nobody in the membership. So now it's like, now that I'm gaining more members, and hopefully that will continue, I don't see myself changing the pricing, honestly. Like I'm not on any greedy shit, but I would say if I ever get to a point where I'm like, I get really, really big and I start doing like something like I'm traveling to this state and I'm doing like content like an iShow speed type thing, maybe like, and that means like I've really made it. Maybe I might make another tier and put that content there. I don't know, but that's like way into the future, maker willing. But right now, I was kind of figuring, how do I want to handle this? And then so I saw this perk where it says gameplay with you. And then now when I think about it, I'm like, well, if people want to play Tekken with me, I do feel that should be more of a membership kind of thing. Even though I have played people on my stream in a lobby, but I feel like that is kind of an experience that I feel that people, should support me with on that front. But so I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that. But I do know 100% if I'm breaking down a character and I'm doing character tutorials and stuff like that, I got to put that behind a paywall, I guess you can say, because that I put a lot of time and effort into those videos, and a lot of you guys in the memberships have appreciated, and it has given me the confidence to keep doing stuff like that. And this is why, if you guys want anything specific, let me know so I can build up that information and then make that into a video. But so far, so good. I definitely aim on building this over time. Hopefully more and more people will join. And then, of course, we have the comment section. Like I showed earlier, I go through this almost every day. I spend a lot of hours on this. And it's almost like I'll go through all of the comments. I'll leave my messages, my responses, and this, that, and the other. And then it's like, damn, I hit refresh. And then it's like another 20 new comments. I'm like, holy shit, I'm in it for today. So sometimes I have to take a break. So just kind of wanted to show that full disclosure. And I think that's about it. So yeah, so hopefully you guys will continue to subscribe. Hopefully you guys will continue to join and stay with me on this crazy path. Because there's going to be a lot of content in store. We have, even though I did make the video of the bait and switch, I am going to play Ninja Gaiden 4, even though I really wish it wasn't called Ninja Gaiden 4. But I understand why they did it, bait and switch, to get the Ninja Gaiden fans, but it really is a platinum game. Anyway, I covered that already. So I will be playing that on the channel on the 21st or the 22nd. And then, of course, we have the Outer Worlds 2 that's set to drop, another RPG. So I already know only a very select small group of my subscribers will have any interest in that stream. And then, of course, we have Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. I'm fucking so looking forward to that game. And I don't expect Virtua Fighter 6 anytime soon, but hopefully it will have success similar to what Battlefield 6 is having, to where it actually forced the hand of Call of Duty, where maybe Virtua Fighter 6 would force the hand of Tekken to get back on track. And speaking about Tekken, I will have more to say about that wonky ass game. The Suffer streams will continue for you guys' entertainment. Especially now we have I literally went online late last night, and I played, I think, 3 or 4 of my matches. My first matches were all Armor King players, and I went like 1-4, 1-3, or something like that. So the army is out there, and then the Mary Sue character. Like I said earlier, I think the character is solid, but just horrible for fucking Tekken. And they literally, and I'll say it again because I think it's funny and bears repeating, I feel that the Tekken Project team, they should have contacted the team of the Tales franchise in Namco and said, hey, we have this great role-playing game character just for you, taken off of our hands, because this cannot go into Tekken. But unfortunately, you have a bunch of idiots that's running that game, Tekken 8, and they decided to put a fucking role-playing game character in Tekken 8. So go figure. But anyway, with that being said, I think that's about it. So yeah, Stream Elements Live. I apologize in advance if I'm trying to figure out the chat on both Twitch and YouTube, but that's definitely going on. Hopefully that will get smoother. And thank you all for your subscriptions and your memberships. I hope to increase both over the course of time. I will do my best to stay committed to this channel, and I will remain authentic. I will be as real as I can be. And as usual, there is no shilling on this fucking channel. And in 2026, I'm very optimistic. I may seek a few sponsorships that's more in line with fitness and gaming. And on the fitness front, I do understand I'm going to have to eventually create a fitness channel that is separate to this one. But I have been posting some of my fitness stuff because I am a NASM, National Academy of Sports Medicine certified personal trainer. So I have been posting a few of my workouts to shorts. Some of you guys have seen. Shout outs to those that have watched and commented. And so the aim is to build a brand new channel that is dedicated toward fitness. I think I might call it fitness related. I'm not too sure. And hopefully I can get a good percentage of my current subscribers that are interested in working out, interested in staying in shape, nutrition, and things of that nature, to subscribe to that new channel when I do make it. So that way, the grind of having that new channel become monetized is not as a grind as this one was, because this particular channel, I actually got monetized inside of 9 months, which by many people's, from what people tell me, they say that's very good. But anyway, I'm here yapping. I don't want to cross the hour mark. But anyway, I will be back with future content, of course. Probably going to be talking and yapping about Tekken, and probably more Microsoft, because people just still don't get it through their heads that gaming is a business, and not all things in business we're gonna, as a customer, we're gonna agree with. But anyway, take care. Peace.